Spears. Let's jump right in with our composition song. Ready? Let's go. It's competition time. It's composition time. It's composition time. It's composition time. All right, now we're ready to write. Today we're going to focus, friends, on the catchy opening. What does a catchy opening do? You're right, it draws the reader in. The catchy opening draws the reader in. It makes readers so interested in what we have to write about. It has to be a super descriptive, detailed sentence or between 1 or 3 sentences that make readers want to finish reading your story. This introduction is what gets readers interested in your work. Okay, the first thing we always do before we start writing is to go back to our story map. So let's go back to our story map to see what I have. So I know that the setting was at work. I was at camp. It was in the morning. I know that the talking character was myself. I know that oops, there's a problem, my dog got out. I know that I called the police, I called animal control, and I called my husband. And then I know that Andrew left to find the dog. Okay, so let's go back to the catchy opening. The catchy opening only talks about the setting. It only talks about the setting. Good. So, should there be talking characters in my catchy opening? No. Should there be a problem in my catchy opening? No. There shouldn't be attempts to resolve, and there shouldn't be a solution in your catchy opening either. The catchy opening just talks about the setting. It just talks about the what? The setting. So I'm going to focus on my setting box, and I'm going to use my 5 senses to help me think about my setting. So what I could hear, what I could taste, what I could smell, what I could see, what I could feel. My 5 senses are going to help me think about my setting. Okay. So, I was at camp, I was working, and it was in the morning. So I remember the sun was blazing high. I could see it in the sky. I could smell the trees. I could smell the plants and the grass because I was at summer camp. I didn't really taste anything because I wasn't eating or drinking. I could feel that it was really, really, really hot. And I could hear my coworkers talking and laughing as we went through our morning. Okay, now it's time to start writing. I am just going to describe my setting. So I'm just going to talk about what my setting looked like and felt like and smelled like. I'm not going to add any characters, and I'm not going to add a problem. Okay. It was an early Tuesday morning. The sun was high in the sky. And it was hot out. People milled, that means walked, about as they began their work. Listen to my catchy opening. It was an early Tuesday morning. The sun was in the sky and it was hot out. People milled about as they began their work. Ooh, what is going to happen next? I wonder. I've caught a reader. I've drawn him in. Now it's your turn. I want you to get out your story map from yesterday and a clean piece of paper. Don't forget, the first thing you do is always write your name. Mrs. Spears forgot that part, so I'm going to add it in. Mrs. Spears. I want you to write your name at the top of the paper. Then I want you to look at your setting box. And using your setting box, I want you to write 2 to 3 sentences that draw the reader in. Describe your setting. What did it smell like? What did it sound like? What did it look like? What did it taste like? What did it feel like? You're not adding characters. You're not adding a problem. You're not adding a solution, and you're not adding attempts to resolve. All you are doing is talking about your setting. Talking about your setting. I can't wait to see what you come up with. I'll see you next time, writers.